Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mackie and I hope you're all having a great day today. So it has definitely been a while since I've made a video. Well, I think it's only been like 4 days, but for me personally, it's already starting. But for me personally, that is a long time. I've just had so much going on this past week. It's been insane. I'm gonna be posting a lot more frequently like I used to, so look out for that. I have a lot of cool stuff planned. I was just talking to Kelsey actually. We already have 2 things in mind to do this week, so it's gonna be insane. The craziest stuff has been happening. You guys have no idea. Go to Kelsey's channel, watch her latest videos. It's wild. So we're planning more stuff to go along with that, but in the meantime, you're just gonna have to deal with me sitting in the haunted garage. Before we begin, yes, I know I'm extremely sunburned. I was surfing for like 2 hours today, so I got really sunburnt. And the stupid thing on my lip, my surfboard hit my lip surfing, like I don't even know, maybe 2 weeks ago now, and I keep biting it. So it keeps making this is so gross, sorry. It keeps making this blood blister on my lip and it keeps reappearing because I keep biting it and it keeps reopening. And I just can't get rid of it. So that's why my lip is still swollen and there's a blood blister on it. So now that that's out of the way, I feel like we can begin. On my last video, I revealed to you guys I got that new Sprinter van that I'm in the process of converting and that I'm going to be posting videos on my YouTube, such as YouTube Shorts. So basically what I'm going to be doing starting tomorrow, which is the same day this video is going up, I'm going to be posting a YouTube Short every single day of the van conversion, and these are just videos that I post on my TikTok every single day. I'm gonna post them onto TikTok and then go straight over to YouTube and post them there as well. So if you don't have a TikTok account or you don't have TikTok, you're able to watch it on YouTube, because I know a lot of you guys don't have TikTok and you want to see this type of stuff. So I'm going to be posting all those shorts over here on YouTube starting tomorrow, which is today. And if you are interested in my old van, Vanny DeVito, feel free to email or DM me if you want to buy them, and we can go from there. My email and Instagram are down in the description. So just shoot me a DM or email and we can negotiate something. I'm super flexible. I'm basically just selling it for the price that I bought it plus the price that I put into it for the conversion. So I'm not charging like $20,000 extra like a lot of people do with these conversions. So yeah, now that all that business is out of the way, let's get into today's video. I don't know why that was so serious, but all my videos have been in the garage lately. I don't even know why. It just is. I just like it out here. Stuff happens. So with that being said, stuff has been happening as always. What's new? Nothing. And we have my haunted doll Sam here. Stuff has been happening with him. I haven't done one of these videos in a while where we just literally use the necrophonic app in here and try to talk to Sam and whoever else is here that is positive. So I want to do that, and then also I want to figure out why these spirits have been trying to get my attention this past week. It's been overwhelming. After I do the necrophonic app for a while, I want to go inside because Kelsey was actually telling me about this super cool like water manifestation thing, and it just sounds kind of fun. So I thought you guys would enjoy it because you like this type of stuff also. So we're gonna do this water manifestation, and Kelsey said it like worked so well for her, like crazy accurate. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it, and I guess I'll let you know my manifestations or whatever, and if they come true, I'll let you know. But for now, let's get into Sam and the spirits that have been acting up recently. I was talking to Kelsey about this, and it's really strange how all this stuff is different for different people, but for her basically, she's been working on her abilities and everything, and for her personally, she doesn't physically see the spirits there. They like put these visions into her head. Like they show her visions in her head. So even though her eyes are open and she's seeing these visions, she's not physically seeing it in front of her, Where for me, I don't have those visions in my head, but I see the spirits there as if they're a real person. Just, they physically look like a real person. So that's how I see them. It's just crazy. Everyone sees them differently. So that's how it is for me. Now, there's one thing I'm scared of. There's one thing that is just blocking everything, and that is the fear of closing my eyes to go to sleep and waking up in the middle of the night, opening my eyes and seeing someone standing next to me. That is my number one fear. So there's been a lot of times where I'll be trying to go to sleep and I hear someone say my name or hear someone say hi or someone try to talk to me, and I'm fine with that. It's not as shocking. But recently, this past week, every night when I've been trying to go to sleep, it'll be the second I close my eyes. I'll be sitting there, turn off my TV, lay down, close my eyes. The second I close my eyes, it's like all these spirits trying to communicate. And this is another thing. I've been opening myself up to that. So the past week, I've really been trying to calm myself in practice and just be like, okay, whoever wants to talk to me right now, I'm open to it. What do you have to say? And for example, last night it was this lady who was probably in her 40s and her name was Amber, and for some reason she was just there talking to me. It sounds crazy. I know. Trust me, I know I sound crazy and there's no way that you would believe me. But this is another thing I was just talking to Kelsey about last night. There's a difference. A lot of people may say that's just the voice in your head, or you're just imagining that, or you're just having that conversation with yourself. And I would agree if I didn't experience this, but the best way to describe it, there's a big difference. It's easy to tell the difference between hearing your own voice in your head and talking to yourself in your head and hearing a spirit in your head. The best way to describe it is it feels like someone picks up these words, these voices, and places them into your head. I'm not schizophrenic. I just went through a whole brain test, like 4 brain tests, so I'm not schizophrenic. That's like a real legit question that people can have. So I just got all this stuff done. I'm 100% not schizophrenic. So that kind of cleared things up for me, because when you start hearing these things, you're like, am I the crazy one, or am I actually hearing this? So once that was like out of the picture completely, I'm like, okay, then I'm not crazy. So this must be real, right? So it feels like it's not, when you hear these voices, it's not your voice. It's not the same voice every time. It's someone placing these words into your head. And there's a tap. Right, I've been going on and on, but I've been getting this question so many times. I get all these DMs asking me, how do you open yourself up to this? How do you hear voices? How do you do this? How do you do that? And my biggest recommendation is meditation. And I know meditation is extremely hard. It's very difficult for me because I have ADHD. So it's hard to silence my mind, but I promise, practice silencing your mind. And just try to think about nothing, literally. And if one little thought pops in your head, push it out and just go back to thinking about nothing. And once you're pretty good at that, you can kind of start reaching out or opening yourself up, saying you're willing to communicate. And at that point, you've learned to silence your mind. So when words come through, you know they're not your own, because you already know what it feels like when one of your thoughts interrupts you thinking about nothing. I know it sounds confusing, but that's the best way I've practiced. I do it a lot while falling asleep, and it's helped me fall asleep faster, and it's helped me connect with the other side a lot easier. So that's my number one recommendation. Practice silencing your mind and thinking about nothing, and just opening yourself up to communicating. Sorry, I got so off track there, but that's like part of what's been going on this past week, is just all these spirits trying to communicate when I close my eyes to go to sleep. Sam was one of those conversations, and is actually really sad because he said, why don't you talk to me anymore? And I was like, oh my god, that's so crazy, he's calling me out. but I just haven't been talking to Sam as much because I've been so busy, so I just want to talk to him on the Necrophonic app and just see how he's doing. Now, other than hearing these voices before falling asleep, I've also been having super crazy vivid dreams. Sam was in one of them once again, but another weird one I had not last night but the night before. I thought this was a dream, but Kelsey says it might be astral projection. I've never done that before, but she said it sounded like that to her. And basically what had happened, I went to sleep, and in my dream I was going to Kelsey's apartment. I parked my car, I went to the elevator like I usually do. Everything was identical to what I would usually do when I'm going over to her place. And so I get in the elevator, and there's this little girl in the elevator with me, just standing there, and she was about, I'm like terrible with kids' ages, but I would say anywhere in between 8 and 12, or no, 8 and 10 years old, standing next to me. She had blonde hair, she was wearing a white dress, and she had those like old school, like, picture like a little girl who's going to church, you know, like those leather shoes that have like a strap across the top of the foot. She's wearing those shoes. So she's standing there next to me. I didn't think anything weird of it, and so I look at her and I look away for a second. I look back, and she completely just like left, like disappeared. And so I was thinking it was just a normal person, but then I realized in the dream, I'm like, oh no, that's a spirit. And so the doors open, I'm on Kelsey's floor, I walk to her apartment, and I go in and I'm about to tell her like, oh my gosh, Kelsey, the weirdest thing happened. I just saw this little ghost girl in your elevator. And so I walk into Kelsey's apartment and I'm like, hello, and she's not answering me. So I go into her room, and this little girl I saw in the elevator is standing next to Kelsey's bed watching her sleep. And I was like, what is going on? And that's the last thing I remember. I woke up, or I just don't remember if anything else happened after that. So I completely forgot about it until I was talking to Kelsey last night. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had the weirdest dream about you and this girl. And so I told Kelsey, and she says back to me that that little girl's name is Grace, and she haunts her apartment's elevator. And she's been going to Kelsey's apartment a lot recently, and literally she described her the exact way I saw her. And I was just like tripping out, because I'm like, why did I see this little girl? Like, why did I see this elevator girl who haunts your apartment? And that's when Kelsey's like, I think you astral projected and like came into my apartment and like actually saw me sleeping in that moment. And Grace was there also, because apparently she loves Kelsey now. She sleeps in, or she just likes to be around Kelsey. As I'm telling Kelsey this, I guess Kelsey was like in the process of like connecting with spirits and stuff, and she's like, oh my gosh, it's so funny, Grace is here right now. And she says, hi Mackie, and I'm like, what is my life? So I was like, hi Grace. But I just want to share that story real quick. Now let's talk to Sam, I suppose. Alright, I only want to talk to positive spirits. No negative spirits or energies are welcome to communicate. Only positive spirits like Sam. He said, yes, sir. Sam, are you here? Yes. Who else is here? What's your name? This is where I need to be smart. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I said, I think I heard someone say the devil. If that's true, then I'm just stopping there. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost positive that is what it said. I'm gonna have to rewatch the footage and see. My back's starting to hurt too right now. Literally right here, my back is starting to hurt. It just got kind of heavy in here. So I don't think we're gonna do this right now. But I don't want to disappoint anyone, but I don't think we're gonna do this right now. If I should not use the Necrophonic app right now, if I should close out the session, can you please make a knock, tap, or any noise right now, please? My battery's gonna die. My battery's gonna die. There's a knock. Okay, I swear my battery is currently dying. Hold on, I think that's a sign. I just took it off the charger. You guys know this happens. Come on, I'm trying to pull up my camera to show you guys. Come on. Look, it's dying right now. I've been filming for 27 minutes. These batteries are meant to last way, way longer than that. So I feel like that is my sign right now. I'm gonna go grab a new battery and we're just gonna focus on the positive water manifestation tonight because my head's starting to hurt right now too and my face is getting all hot and I think it's getting even more red. So this isn't a good sign. Sam, if I should do the water manifestation instead right now, can you give me a sign? Like, can you knock on the wall or tap or make my camera die right now? If you guys just hold on, you guys just saw that. Okay, we're going inside to do the water manifestation. I don't mess around with that stuff. So all right, we'll do the necrophonic app another time, but you know, you just gotta read these moments, and when stuff like that happens, you just gotta realize it's people trying to look out for you. So I've learned in the past, probably even like 3 months, to really follow those signs and listen to them. Just listen to your gut about this stuff. So we're gonna head inside right now to start the water manifestation. Okay, so
wait, why does his forehead look so high? He looks huge.
Can you get out? Okay, so we moved into Alright, Granny. Moved into the kitchen now to do the water manifestation, and Granny decided she's going to be joining in the manifestation. Okay, so basically you get your 2 glasses or however many people are doing it. Okay, the following manifestation technique is called glass of water. Is based on the fact that water is a powerful energy informational conductor and possesses certain healing properties similar to manifestation techniques. Blah blah blah.
These gluten-free donuts are so good, just FYI if anyone cares.
Okay, so we have our 2 pieces of paper. And now, okay, there's your pen. So what we need for this is a piece of paper or post-it, and then a clear glass to fill with water, preferably good quality water. Okay.
Okay, so it's what you want to manifest.
Oh my god. You take our piece of paper and basically you just write down whatever you want to manifest, and when you manifest you have to write it as if like it already happened. Like say you want like say you want like $1 million.
Healthy.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, just for an example, if you want $1 million, you would say like, I have $1 million, or like I made $1 million.
Okay.
So,
okay.
All right. So we have our stuff written down right here, and now basically just take your glass of water and you set it on top of the paper so that it looks like that. You need to activate the energy in your hands. One of the simplest way to do this is rub your palms against each other. The simple trick activates the energy flow in your hands.
Benny!
I know. Now place your palms around the glass of water as seen in the picture. Some people prefer touching the glass with their hands while others are more comfortable keeping their hands a short distance. So you just go like this. Feel the energy flowing in between your hands into the water. Yeah, that's so weird.
Wait, we have to say it out loud?
No. Well, no, you can say it in your head. Okay, so we basically just do that for like a minute or 2 and just like really visualize it. Like you're supposed to talk to the water and like tell it it's beautiful and stuff.
Beautiful water. I love swimming in you.
Okay. You're not swimming in the glass though.
I love drinking you, you beautiful water.
Okay, no, like visualize your manifestation.
Can I drink it?
Not yet, you'll do it for like a minute. I have no anxiety.
I won the lotto. Brandon is so healthy. His foot is healed up. Mackie is so healthy. She has no anxiety.
Thank you, water.
Thank you, water.
We love you, water.
We love you, water.
You're beautiful, water.
You are beautiful, water. Not the water.
Okay, now just visualize it.
Okay.
You're amazing, water. Okay, now that we've done that for a while,
How do you get
you drink it. Do you have to drink the whole thing?
I drank the whole thing.
How do you have to put some water?
How do you get verified on TikTok?
You have to visualize your drinking your manifestation of your charged water.
I did. Look at the pouch shaking. You okay?
After you drink the water, that your physical form gets charged with the intention of your wish. It is like placing a wish manifestation compass inside your body. It will guide you towards manifesting of your wish if you're willing to listen and act in the right direction. This technique is very powerful. Do you mind?
Sorry.
Or tear it up or crumple it or keep it.
Maybe we should keep it and see if stuff comes true.
Okay, I will keep it and see if it comes true. But yeah, let me know if anyone tries this out.
Call you when I win the lotto, bitches.
And that's enough for Granny for the night. Way past her bedtime. I'll link the article to the water manifestation I did in the description. If anyone tries it, let me know. Well, now my other camera battery just died for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I'm just gonna wrap up the video there. I think that's a sign to end it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And like I said, there's a lot of really fun stuff and scary stuff coming soon. So turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out on that. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.